Hello, and welcome to our AT1 EDET 211 analysis of challenging behaviour, where we explore a scenario that's common in early childhood care settings and exploring some strategies and ways to help and support the child. Thank you. The toddler room, which currently has 16 children signed in for the day, has a child called Billy. Billy is 2.5 years old. Educators observe Billy approaching children, snatching toys from their hands, and unable to join educators and children in small group experiences. This often results in other children becoming quite distressed with Billy. One educator in the room has approached Billy's family to discuss Billy's behaviour and strategies to support him. During this meeting, his mother expressed that she is frustrated that both her and her partner don't really have many ideas to stop him from being aggressive with other children. Billy's dad works night shift and his mother works day shift, so Billy tends to spend long days at his early childhood setting, being dropped off around 6:45 each day and then collected around 5 p.m. each night. Billy's mum has shared with educators that her husband and her often argue in front of Billy at times in regards to ways of disciplining Billy. Today in the toddler room, educators are quite frustrated as two of their regular staff within the room have called in sick. They have two agency staff assisting them within the room. It has been quite a cold day, with a few of the educators deciding they didn't feel like going outside. It is now 1 p.m. as the children move from lunch, a usually somewhat chaotic time, to their sleep time routine. The room is quite loud, with children moving from one routine to the next, and educators all focus on their individual jobs. One educator is cleaning up the mess from lunch, two educators are setting up beds, and one educator is cleaning nappies. One of the educators witnessed Billy rubbing his eyes as he approaches Ava, another child within the room. Ava is sitting quietly in the corner, pushing cars up and down a car mat. Billy walks over to Ava, kicking the cars that she had been lining up, as well as snatching the car from her hand. The educator yells out from across the room, "Billy, get away from Ava!" The educator approaches Billy, standing over the top of him, snatching the car from his hands and giving it back to the child who was crying. "I've told you so many times to stop taking toys and learn to share. Leave Ava alone. Go find something else to do." The educator walks away from both children and says to another educator nearby, "Typical terrible twos." Billy appears even more aggravated, screaming at the teacher, rubbing his eyes and walking over to one of the beds on the ground. He lies down on another child's blanket. "Billy, you just don't listen. Move now," another educator says, picking Billy up and placing him beside the bed.
Thank you, Emily. In this slide, I am focusing on educators' response to Billy's behavior. Toddlers' understanding of their world is greatly affected by the environment in which they learn and grow. Toddlers' development is highly influenced by the early childhood classroom settings. Research shows that in young children's learning and growth, early childhood educators and classroom environments are very important. As a result, interaction between teacher and toddler and teacher's verbal language significantly impact on the development of toddlers. In the above scenario, Billy's teacher was not providing support for Billy to develop and manage his emotions. The teacher was not role modeling positive behavior for Billy, as she snatched the toy from him and gave it to another child. Various aspects such as the way we communicate with young children, our voice tone, pitch, volume, facial expression, posture and gesture, all these factors play an important role in developing positive relationships. It is clear Billy was not getting enough support from educators to regulate his behavior, and educators' gesture, voice tone and body language were provoking Billy's challenging behavior. Research done by King et al. Mentions that teachers' emotional language focusing on toddlers' emotional behavior can either support toddlers to regulate their emotions or minimize their emotions. In this case study, teachers' language choice to regulate Billy's behavior was minimizing his emotions, as the teacher's language choice was inappropriate. Instead of focusing on Billy's needs, the teacher was yelling and verbally instructing Billy. Teachers' emotion minimizing language discourages toddlers' attempt to be calm and relaxed. Emotion minimizing language with a punishing tone can prevent toddlers to express their emotions. Teachers' use of emotion minimization is regarded as a negative response that diminishes the importance of children's emotions.
Thank you, Ahuti. I'm Queen. I'm going to talk about the potential contribute factor to Billy's situation. First of all, Billy is still developing his cognitive skill. At the age of 2.5, children are in the stage of intensive curiosity and discovery, absorbing new information from their environment. According to Piaget's theory of cognitive development, Billy's stage fall within the pre-operational stage, the age around 2 to 7 years old. One of the important characteristics of this stage is ecocentric. Ecocentric refer to the tendency for the children to primarily perceive the world through their own lens, struggling to understand others' perspective. During this stage, children are still in the process of developing their cognitive ability to comprehend the world from different viewpoints and their emotional sensitivity to empathize with other feelings. Piaget suggested that as the children develop and become less egocentric, they become more adept at considering the viewpoints, intentions, and rights of others. This evolution marked an important step in their social and emotional development, allow them to become more empathetic and understanding individuals who can better navigate social interaction and relationship. The second one is seeking attention. The busy work schedule of Billy's parent, coupled with his extended hours in childcare, have left him looking for attention from educators. This arises from the lack of quality time he can spend with both parents, promoting him to seek connection and support from the educators around him in his educational environment. According to Porter 2016, every individual has universal needs, which are essential for our well-being and serve as a foundation for our happiness. From childhood to old age, we needs remain constant through our life journey. One of these needs is safety and well-being, which connects to children emotional health, where it is influenced by how attentive and responsive children, parents, and caregiver are to their needs. So Billy's lack of quality time with parents, compounded by the bustling environment of childcare, where interaction with educators are limited, fall to meet his needs instant, like grabbing toys from others, demand immediate attention from the educators, disrupting their ongoing tasks. Poster 2016 suggests children understand the limitation of multitasking. Children recognize that when they require attention, it is necessary for the educator to stop other activity and give the child a full focus. The third one is learning environment. The foundation of an early childhood program lies its learning environment, where children journey of discovery, interaction, and development. Therefore, they not only acquire a new knowledge but also require nurturing for for social, emotional, and cognitive development. Children approach their learning and build their knowledge by using their sense, and their physical environment play an important role in influencing a children's learning experience. This understanding is particularly evident in educational philosophy of the Reggio Emilia program in Italy, where educators often refer the environment as a third teacher. This concept underscores the deep impact that the physical surroundings have on children's learning journey. The environment plays a vital role with educators and peers, um, fostering exploration, discovery, and meaningful interaction. But by, by recognizing the environment as the dynamic and influential component of the learning process, educator can use its potential to inspire curiosity, creativity, and active engagement among the children, enrich their educational experience, and fostering holistic development. In this scenario, the room was noisy and crowded. All children were stuck inside. The educator wasn't allowed the children outside. This adds to the children feeling overwhelmed by their surroundings. With only indoor material, their opportunity to explore and learn from outdoor are significantly reduced. Additional, there may be limited resource inside contributing to the situation, as children in this age group are unlikely to share toys without protest. That's all for my part, so Linda will continue our presentation.
Hello, my name is Linda and I'll be discussing 2 strategies that can help Billy overcome his challenging behaviour. The first one is the Circle of Security. The Circle of Security is an interventive initiative that involves children learning about how their own behaviours and actions affect others. Managing feelings, behaviour, rights and responsibilities is a complex process, and children need to develop the skills to regulate these independently. Circle of Security is about connecting with children and meeting their overall well-being. Children need to have a strong sense of belonging, being and becoming. Teachers can help children reform appropriate behaviours by being a facilitator and guiding them when necessary. This can be optimistically achieved when there is ongoing consistency, including being at the child's level, being attentive to the children who need support, and advocating a secure base when children require it. Based on research, the Circle of Security is all about children feeling safe, secure and supported. When children have established this with others, children will display positive emotions such as empathy, positive self-esteem, and stronger relationships with their parents, peers, and teachers, compared to the children who lack the same support in their environment. The attachment theory. John Bowie, the father of attachment theory, states humans have a strong intimate attachments to other human beings. It starts from infancy and continues through the whole lifespan of your life. The Circle of Security emphasizes that a teacher or parent needs to be emotionally available by being with children when expressing all their feelings to help them understand and regulate. The 3 basic requirements explained to support children in the Circle of Security is going out of the circle, coming around the circle, and into the hands of a caregiver. In other words, the 3 foundations draw a very clear link between attachment and learning. This reflects how we connect with children and orientate ourselves to young children's needs. The relationship to the Circle of Security is evident that Billy has not established any positive relationships with teachers in the room. The teachers are not being with Billy when he expresses his emotion or shows aggression. Instead, they are displaying firm and non-positive responses to his behavior, which isn't helping him understand. This is not an effective strategy. In this situation, it is evident that Billy is not being given the right support in regulating his emotions. In the Circle of Security, the teachers need to establish trusting relationships with Billy. The teachers need to also guide Billy how to regulate his emotions through consistency. Strategy 2. Play support to transform challenging behavior. A suitable strategy to apply and transform challenging behavior can be achieved by applying play support. Play support means building the children's strengths during play and throughout the day. Most of us do not think to associate and connect play with challenging behavior. Some key benefits of play support strategy. Parallel play is a norm for most children at this age. It may start off with us parallel playing alongside them before moving forward and expanding the play slightly, depending on if they seem open to our presence. Seeing if the children acknowledge what you are doing beside them and then show an interest. Barb O'Neill states how teachers should enter children's play as a play partner and explains how there are so many benefits to this very simple play support strategy. Getting down to children's level and spending quality time with them sends positive messages to their brain about their play and will build a trusting relationship between you and them. By providing opportunities for them to copy and follow you when playing with materials of their own interest, it will create eccentric motivation, so they will want to be motivated to play with others and explore in an appropriate way. Play support is an ongoing progress and it may take a while to see positive outcomes being achieved. So that's why consistency is the key to success.
A strategy that educators might like to adopt for Billy is using the ruler method. This evidence-based approach will support Billy in his social and emotional development, as the aim of the ruler method is to support Billy in building his emotional intelligence, supporting him in positive interactions with his peers, and supporting him in expressing his emotions verbally. When the educator observed Billy demonstrating some challenging behaviours, ways in which they could support him are as follows. So, recognising and acknowledging Billy's feelings and frustrations. Understanding the reasons for his behaviours. For example, Billy's overtired, he's struggling to feel attached to unfamiliar educators in the room, he might be overstimulated with the room being so loud and chaotic. Perhaps these are some of the reasons for his behaviour. Educators can support Billy by addressing his feelings with him. I know it's really loud in here, and Sarah, Chloe and Ben, your usual teachers, aren't here today. It's okay though. Our new teachers in the room today are really fun. How about we go and say hello to them? Labelling Billy's feelings can support Billy in feeling a sense of understanding and connection with his educator. The teacher could say to Billy, Billy, I know you're feeling a bit tired today, and there are some new teachers today joining us. Would you like to get your blanket and bunny and you can have a rest on your own bed? Another way that educators can support Billy is through expressing his feelings with him. It's okay that you're feeling a bit sad and angry because you're tired and you don't know these teachers very well. But we can't make our friends feel sad. Ava is very sad when you took her car away. We need to be kind to our friends. Teachers might take Billy by the hand and model supporting Ava by making sure that she's okay. Another strategy is regulating. By supporting Billy by staying close, holding his hand, and redirecting the challenging behaviour to solution-based strategies, such as collecting his blanket and taking him to his bed, and providing that social emotional assistance can all be very helpful.
Relationships with Billy. Building strong relationships with children is an important aspect of their social development, starting from birth. National Quality Standards Quality Area 5 emphasizes the main role of educators in fostering, nurturing, respectful, warm, and trusting connections with children. Such relationships not only contribute to children's well-being but also play a crucial role in shaping their self-esteem, sense of security, and belonging. Additionally, these positive connections support children to actively engage with and explore their environment. To manage and regulate child's emotions, as in case of Billy, educators should adopt a positive strength-based approach. By providing positive reinforcement, educators can encourage a strong sense of identity and pride in the child. Staying close to Billy, offering comfort, and expressing understanding of his feelings, such as saying, I know you are sad because you didn't get the car. What if we go on a car hunting adventure and find another one just like it? And once Billy has settled, educators can discuss and address his behaviors effectively. Collaborative partnerships with family. In the above scenario, it is evident that Billy's family may need support and educators can work collaboratively with family to find aim of the challenging behaviors, strategies and solutions to guide and support Billy to manage his behavior in positive ways. Collaborative partnerships with family that include respectful communication about all aspects of Billy's development allows parents and educators to implement holistic and consistent approach. Sharing resources with family about effective behavior management strategies and discussing with them about which behavior strategies would work well for Billy. Educator can also ask with parents about how they are supporting Billy at home to regulate his emotions. By discussing with family, educators can develop behavior management plans that meet the need of the child and adaptable in family environment should share with families so educators and families could implement same strategies from home to early childhood settings to support Billy. Fatigue et al. Also mentioned that a technically sound behavior plan that is not a good fit for the family may be rejected, implemented inconsistently, and not sustained over time. Thank you so much for listening our presentation.